What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. So this is going to be a what sold video. I'm going to show you clothing that I purchased at either the bins or local thrift stores for very minimal price, turned around, listed them on eBay and Poshmark, and sold them for profit. I'm going to pop them up on the screen, tell you where I got them, what I paid for them, how long they took to sell, what they sold for, and my approximate net profit. This is a great learning tool, whether you're new or experienced, to learn brands that are out there that you can find at thrift stores and that are selling. So thanks for stopping by, and let's get started. Alright, first up is just a package of men's underwear. The brand is To Exist, and I paid 50 cents for this at a local thrift store. Obviously they were brand new. Sold in 2 days for $17.75 plus $4 shipping, and netted roughly $14. Okay, next up we're going to show you a few board shorts. I'm always selling board shorts. Where I live down near Miami, it's warm all year long. But even in the cold, people travel, or whatever be the case. Just a week ago I sent a pair to Minnesota, and it's winter time. So I list them all year round. The first brand is called HUCK, H-U-K, HUCK Fishing. They make a lot of, obviously, outdoor fishing and swimwear. I paid $1 for this by weight, you could say, at the Goodwill bins, if that, but I'll call it $1. Sold in 5 days for $18.75 plus $4 shipping, and netted roughly $14. Alright, here's another great brand in the board shorts called Pelagic. They make like the rash guard shirts, fishing clothing, and so forth. So I also found this at the Goodwill bins and paid roughly $1 by weight. It sold in 1 week. Sold for $22.75 plus $4 shipping, and I netted roughly $18. Okay, a couple of t-shirts. I like to lot certain things together, and I found these two Miami Dolphin shirts at the Goodwill bins. So I'm going to say by weight, paid roughly $1. Sold in about 2 months for $19.75 plus $5 shipping, and I netted about $15. Alright, here was a pretty cool t-shirt I found at the bins. The Imaginary, I never had heard of that brand, but the graphic was really cool, so I grabbed it, and considering the cost was so minimal, let's say 50 cents by weight. Sold in about 1 month, sold for $14.75 plus 4 shipping, and I netted roughly $12. Alright, here was a vintage Miami Dolphin sweatshirt that I found at the bins. Paid about $2 by weight, sold in 3 days for $24.75 plus $8.50 shipping, and I netted roughly $19. Here's another hoodie found at the bins, Spitfire, which is like a skateboarding brand. Paid $2 by weight, sold in 2 weeks, sold for $24.75 plus $8 shipping, and netted roughly $19. And for these items that are just over a pound, I put them into a padded flat rate envelope. That's pretty much the cheapest way to go. Alright, here's another lot that I had made. I got these two Ralph Lauren Polo Shirts. They were long sleeve, and they were epaulets, which is like a pilot. It's called an epaulet. Has those tabs on the shoulders. So I found them. They were both there. They were both the same size. Perfect way to make a lot. Paid $1 each. 3 weeks they sold for $24.75 plus 8 shipping. And I netted roughly $19. Alright, here's another great outdoors type brand, Orvis. I picked up this flannel at a local thrift store for $1, and it was new. Took about 4 months to sell. Sold for $29.75 plus $9 shipping, and I netted roughly $24. And this also went into a padded flat rate envelope. Alright, here was another great Goodwill bins find, a vintage Christian Dior cardigan sweater. Paid about $1.50 by weight, sold in 5 days, $38.75 plus $8 shipping, and netted roughly $34. And this ended up being first class weight, so it went into a poly vinyl bag. Here's a pair of jeans that I sold. The brand is David Bitton Buffalo, and it was the King jean. That's like the line that they make. Paid $1 at a local thrift store. Sold in about 2 months. I took an offer on eBay of $22 plus 8 shipping. I netted roughly $17. Now I don't put best offer on anything. Maybe a few things that don't have comps that are very expensive, and I like to see what the market's going to offer. But I do get messages all the time from people just saying, hey, will you take this? and if it's fair, I do, and that's what happened with these. Here's a pair of track sweatpants by Nike, and it had the Barcelona like soccer team logo on it. Paid about $1 by weight at the Goodwill bins. Sold in 3 days. Sold for $22.75 plus 8 shipping. I netted roughly $18. Here's a pair of Levi's 501. Paid $1 at a local thrift store. Sold in 1 week. I took an offer on Poshmark of $20. I netted roughly $15. Now some Levi's sell good, some don't. Always run comps when it comes to Levi's. But since I do get them cheap, I don't mind selling them for 20 bucks since I'm only paying $1. Here's another pair of Levi's. This is the Silver Tab. Silver Tabs are great sellers. These were the more modern ones. If you can find the baggy vintage ones, those probably sell in the 30s. I paid $1 for this at a local thrift store. Sold in 6 days. Took an offer on Poshmark of $30, and I netted about $23. And yeah, I get a lot of clothing at a local thrift store. They do $1 clothing all the time. So my buy costs are pretty low when it comes to things, especially jeans. Those are going to be hard to find for $1. Alright, so out of these 14 items, my total buy cost was $16.50. So out of the 14 items, after fees and recouping the buy cost, I netted approximately $263. 7 items sold in under a week. 3 took between a week and a month. And 4 took longer than a month. So a lot of fast sellers in this group. I attribute that to checking sell-through rates. Even on things like Levi's that I've sold previously, I'll always look them up again. Comping is important. Looking up sell-through rates, especially with clothing, is even more important. So I appreciate you watching. If you have any questions, put them down below. And I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.